What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I'm going to work on some blues kind of concepts for your improvising, your soloing. I'm going to show you 3 little devices that you can add to your already existing minor pentatonic scale. It's what most guitar students, guitar players are working on when they're first playing like blues and rock solos and everything. So I've got 3 extra things that we can add to it to immediately make it sound cooler and give you more options. So I think it's going to be fun for you to dig into and try it out. I'm also going to play some rhythm for you at the end of this video. So stick around for the end and you can play along with me. Also, I've got a great guitar guide that's basically the whole foundation of guitar. The chords, bar chords, dominant 7 chords, triads, arpeggios, and the scales, major scale, the blues scale, minor pentatonic, the extended runs, all of it. And it's totally free in the link down there. So check out the link, get that free guitar guide, and you can even use it in this video right now because it's got all the stuff in there. All right, here we go. All right, there's lots of different scales out there, different ways to mix various tones of scales in the blues, mixing the major, mixing the minor. But here's another way to look at it. I'm going to take the A minor pentatonic scale. Pretty straightforward. And I'm just going to throw you 3 little alternate or extra notes that you can add while still thinking of it as your classic. Right, just your classic blues stuff. So the first one is adding the major 6th to the scale, and it's in all kinds of stuff. That kind of thing. So what we're doing is, normally with the minor pentatonic, the key of A, we would have the 5th fret on the B string, and we'd have the 8th fret on the B string. Well, in almost all blues, I'd say maybe excluding like a straight minor blues, where this won't really work, but in all the other situations, and then including most blues and rock situations, you know, blues rock as opposed to just blues, it would be the 7th fret B string added. So instead of, if you just thought of it as the scale, you just add that 7th fret along with it as an extra note. And so you can say, well, wait, isn't that Dorian, or isn't that part of Mixolydian, or etc.? Yeah, there's other scales that have that piece in it. And so you're not wrong, but I'm saying just think of your normal blues, but with that extra note. It's more a concept than it is like what scale it is, right? Now you can do it where you don't add the 8th fret B. So you can experiment with that. I'm thinking like all the Chuck Berry kind of intros, add that major 6. Now also with that major 6, you can actually bend it up a half step to that normal minor pentatonic, what's called the flat 7 there. You could practice your blues scale and even add that flat 5. And that extra note there, that 7th fret B string, it didn't sound out of place. You know, it sounded like it went right along with all that. So that's one thing that you can add, but still thinking of it as your regular blues kind of home row position. The other one that's really popular is hammering on or sliding that minor third to the major third. So in the key of A, that would be the 5th fret going up to the 6th fret. Now the opposite doesn't really work. It's only going to be going up. And so if you just took your regular pentatonic anytime you hit that 5th fret G string, you're immediately going to hammer up a half step. Now, whether you're descending even though I was going down the scale, as soon as I got to the 5th fret G string, I went hammered up a half step. And then on the way up, great little thing there. Now you can add both of those notes. And that is getting more in line with what you would call a Mixolydian. But if I just played the notes of a Mixolydian, it would actually sound like this. So we are using the notes from that, but we're still getting that bluesy sound, but kind of still thinking of it as the minor pentatonic. Okay, the third extra note is called the 9th, and it's a whole step up from the root. Now you could still have that. So what you're going to want to do is just experiment with different ways of adding that into your normal blues licks. Now, pretty much anything you can do with that 7th fret B string, you can do with the 7th fret high E, like bending it up a half step. So see what you can do with that. While we're here, I'll play some rhythm for you, a little 12-bar blues in the key of A. And, because you're already here. So try some of these things out. I'll play it pretty slow. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. I hope you stayed around to the end to jam along with me as well, and you used some of those new little devices, or maybe got a new perspective on those extra notes you can add. Also, don't forget to get that guitar guide in the link below. It's totally free. Scales, chords, arpeggios, triads, everything you need for your foundation of guitar. It's down there, so check that out. Thanks for supporting Marty Music. Feel free to request stuff in the comments below and all that other great stuff. And I hope to see you again. So take care, and we'll see you soon.